from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ground plie 6, 7, 8. Arm, pull the bar back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift higher. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2 demi-plie. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Again, 5 and 6, 7, allongé, out. Pull the bra forward, 2, 3, 4. Pull the bra back, and 5th. Ground plie, 2, 3, 4. Another ground plie, 5, 6, 7. Tendu, 8. Circle, pull the bras, and rise up and balance. Okay. First position. N. Left side. N. do battement tendu from fifth position, everyone. We do 2 accent in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Balançoire. 5 and 6, 7, 8. And first, and fifth, and first, and fifth. Développé side, and in, and side, and in. Continue on it on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And first, and fifth, and first, and fifth. This time to envelope. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. First time développé to the side, second time envelope in. One more time. 1 and 2 temps lié. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And out, and in, and out, and in. Reverse, except very end, envelope, envelope. Okay. You good, Yana? Fifth position. And. To envelope careful, to be a little bit more precise, a little bit more articulate with your toes. In this particular case, everyone, don't go off the ground. On the floor, the toes is gliding on the floor. Gliding on the floor, like a pencil, very sharp pencil. If you put too much pressure on the pencil tip, it's gonna break. But I do want to see the drawing, the line. So therefore, you have to apply the pressure precisely. And that is the articulation that I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. And then make the temps lié as a V. Don't go down and out and down and like this. Down, up, down, up. It's a V. Especially to the back. Center, on top of the V now. Bottom, on top. Don't do a U. You see the difference? Mm-hmm. Down, up, not swing like this. Okay, make sure that's the differences that you are indicated precisely. Left. And. Very nice, guys. Let's do battement jeté. We do fifth, and fifth and PK, PK in. Fifth and fifth and PK, PK in. Fifth and PK, PK brush. 1, 2, 3. Front foot, coup de pied, 3 and 4. Coup de pied, 3 and 4. To the back, 1, 2, PK, PK, fifth. All the way into fifth position, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, brush. This is faster than you think. Listen to the timing. Fifth, fifth, fifth. Coup de pied back and finish. First, coup de pied front, coup de pied back. Make sure those two things, the texture of those two things are completely different from the jeté, from the PKs. Yeah, I want to see a soft, pressurized, almost like a fondue in the middle of the jeté position, jeté combination. Okay, make sure your mind and your body is ready for that. Ready? And. Relax a little bit. Stretch your calf. Kilani, make sure the fondue part, the very last thing, make sure your bottom is in, not there. Your bottom push forward so your knee can open. Show me, Kilani. Better. Good. Yeah. And visualize it. I often say, look at yourself in the mirror. But if you cannot, if the mirror isn't there, you have to visualize three things: shoulder on top of your hip on top of your knee. You create those three dots together. You're pretty much in the right place. Yeah, like this. You see? 1, 2, 3, it's pretty much in one line that we're in a good place. Let's try the left side. And. Good job, you guys. All right, stretch your calf. Let's do rond de jambe par terre. After preparation, we do 1, 2, 3, and plie 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Coup de pied and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. On dit donc 1, 2, 3, look at my arm. 4, beautiful allongé. And 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, coup de pied. 5, double en l'air to the front, open, 45 degrees away from the bar. Circle port de bras, 2, 3, turn toward the bar. 5 and 6, 7, tendu to the side. Reaching not with the shoulders or the ribs, just your arm. Allongé, you see, just like that. On top, plié, rise up, and retirate back. Beautiful second arabesque, and that's it. Good, Megan. Then you do on the down, okay? Then we do circle, turn. Circle, tendu, second, to the bar. Rise up, quietly, you see, very quiet. Foot in, arm down. That's it, quiet. So to me, the idea of quiet is nothing else is involved. Just very beautiful two things involved. And then we see the route in which the two body parts moving together. I arrive, retirate back, and simply go to a second arabesque, and that's it. Okay? First position. And good job. All right, stretch your calf a little. Mariana, watch my arm. You to the side, yeah? This is your second. I do élan D, and then when you put the bra back, it's your shoulder, your neck, your épaule back. Don't open your arm back. My relationship, my arm's relationship with the shoulders, yes, that's better. It's always here. It is within this position, I move. If my shoulders forward, my arms come with it. My shoulders back, my arm comes with it. But my arm does not go out of the range in relationship with my shoulder. So especially what happens to this is, look at this, don't go there. It's in front, you see? In this particular case, a couple inches means a lot, yes? So you really want to make sure, don't let your emotion get the better of you, which is you start doing the expressions without the structure, okay? Sabrina, make sure when you run the jump from the leg from the side to the back, look at my hips, Sabrina. Don't do this. A little bit happening to you. From the side to the back, my rotator has to go to the opposite direction in order to create stability. Can you show me, Sabrina? No, you see, you went this. You did this very naturally. You wanted to have a beautiful éperement, but that does not mean you relax your hip like this. You see? I do éperement, my rotator push forward. Better, that's right. Good job. All right, let's do the other side, please. And left side, C9. Very nice. Let's do fondue goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then we have cross it. We do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Outside and 6, 7, and close back. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5 and 6, and 7, and 8. Then we do go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, let's do from the back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we change this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, écarté derrière. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. One more time. Fondu front, brush back, brush front. Fondu side, coup de pied, and 3 and 4, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, coup de pied, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, derrière, 6, 7, 8. The second half, that's a full height, 5, 6, full height fondu, okay? Ready? And. Então, lá esse ano. The last écarté derrière position, guys, you have to feel very flat. Very flat. What does that mean? I always try to visualize there's a wall in front. There's a wall in the back. I'm going to fit everything into that wall. It means my arm cannot be here or there. It has to be right next to my ear. And my leg, the most important, cannot be here or back, has to be precise à la seconde. Écarté derrière. Only this position is only when every part of your body in the right place, then this position will be shown correctly. Yeah, so look at my ribs. I see sometimes I see students with ribs like this, écarté derrière, like this, or like this. You don't have to do any adjustment. Completely stacked up directly. You turn your head toward the bar. And it is when, at this moment, I always feel, if you're doing this on a balcony, you know the balcony like this, the railing of the balcony is right by your hips. If somebody calling your name, somebody said, Lily, you say, who's there? That's écarté derrière. You're not going to say, who's there? You're not going to say, who's there? Because you'll fall over. The railing's right here. You're only going to lean over just enough to see over the hips. That's your écarté derrière. As far as the feeling goes, there. You see? I'm trying to see who's on the street calling my name. That's right. So every time you go to écarté derrière, you have to imagine you're on the balcony, somebody calling you your name, and you answer to them. Yes? That's pretty much it. Okay? All right. One more time, left side. And. Stretch your calf. Let's do. It's only and frappe all together. Let's do 4 on layer to start. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and a 8. Only down 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and a 8 and up back into and a side and 2 on releve. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's mark musical ones. Alt to start a flat. You only go up the releve when you're doing PT button mark. And the head is all the way back. Make sure your arms in front of your stomach, all the way back. Let's mark musical ones, please. On it up. Shall we try, please? And. Good job. That was good finish, Annabelle. Very nice, slow, controlled finish. Good. Accent. The anglais accents out. And 1 and 2. It's not even. It's not 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can do this texture and this accent pretty easily if you do a complete circle. Don't just go in and out. I go back and front. It's an oval, it's like an almond. The shape is like an almond. And out, like this. And then show me the PT Allegro position. Right, it's a back bend. It's, Maria, that was better. That was better. It's a full port de bras back. Yes, that's right, Elena, that was nice. And that's for both shoulders to go back. Everybody come, watch Elena show us. Just hold on. Now, you're looking for both shoulders fall back. Go. You see, both shoulders fall back. And her head and neck, and it's a beautiful curvature like this. It wouldn't be right if I only dip one shoulder or the other. Both shoulders. Good. Mariana, you show me. Back. Your arm needs to get there quicker. Look at my arm. And the arm cannot come flat across. Has to come down up. Down up. Just a little dip. Yes. Yes. For the port de bras to be right. Okay? All right. Let's try one more time the left side. And good. All right, relax for a second. Let's stretch. Megan and Sabrina, just follow me. So it's very simple. We leg on the bar. We do forward and back. Alasagon to the leg, away from the leg. Rotate to arabesque. Forward and back, then leg off the bar. And we do a penché forward, tournier back, left side. Okay? Ready? And. Let's do. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Side, and to the side. And 5, hold 6, and 7, and 8. To the back. 1, and 1, plie 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and penché 7, and 8. Left side, same. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. To the side, and 5, and 6, and 7, gently down 8. And 1, plie 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, penché 7, and 8, and the left side. It's a pretty stern. Which count as leg to be out there? 1. And 1. What do you do on 2? It's very important you note this. I think we're going to hold on 2. And 1, hold 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, hold 6, and 7, and 8. And 1, plie 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left side. Be direct, okay? Don't linger. Ready? And. Wonderful. I'll rest just a second. Let's do. Let's do accent in ground bar amount. We do. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and sa, and 1, 2, back. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, PK to the side, side, 2, PK to the back, back, 2, PK to the side, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So the foot comes in, knee goes up. Yeah, don't drop this leg. Knee lift knee lift. Ready? And. Good job, guys. Let's take a ball away. Let's do a rond de jambe and fondue together. Okay? So in en face. So let's start in the first position. 6, 7, and 8. Let's do 4 rond de jambes. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Écarté on 8. We do fondue back, fondue side, fondue front, croisé front, en relevé. Coupé, pas de bout, rond de jambe preparation. Left side, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single, single, 1. Back, 2, side, 1, relevé, tomber out, pas de bout, right. This time we'll finish 5th position. So in this combination, there's 3 elements into one combination. One's rond de jambe en l'air, rond de jambe par terre, rond de jambe en l'air, and fondue. Connect those together, yet separate them so they can each have the individualized value, okay? Couple things, very important, especially when I do rond de jambe or en l'air. Your supporting side cannot creeping up. This side has to be heavy. Then my working leg is light and free. You see, free of any weight. I'm completely free of anything. The minute I raise my shoulder, I start to tipping that side. And you don't want to do that while you try to work on the working leg. Pay more attention on the supporting leg. Keep it down. Then, rond de jambe, 180 degrees, like a clock, from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Yeah? So your toes at 12 o'clock, all the way to 6 o'clock, before you come into first. I often see students to do, they relax too early, you see? The foot should not be relaxed all the way to the back. All the way to the back. That's 4 times. Then this is your 5. This is your 6, 7, 8. Écarté derrière, head the balcony. Somebody calling Lily's name. You say, who's that? Then fondu back. Only one arm. Fondu side. Only one arm. Fondu relevé. That's full height. Tombe. Pas de bout. From coup de pied. Directly front. Preparation. Yes, Elena. Shall we try, please? You use 3? 3 or 2?
3.
Okay.
I can do 2.
No. And. I think out of all that part of bread is most difficult, at least for me was. I wanted to be articulate with the energy, and I don't want to rush the music. So I want to make sure each time the coup de pied, I'm on my leg long enough for me not to be early in the music. So I want to reiterate. That was beautiful, Jane. That's right. I want to reiterate. The pas de bras is always on one leg and the other. Never in between legs. Watch me. One leg, the other. Don't ever go into this. This position does not exist. Yes. And I also often see students, I think some of you, too big. If you just extend and that's it, the travel from one leg to the other should never wider than your shoulder. The range from one leg to the other, it is not wider than your shoulder. Right. One more thing I want to ask you. I just want to make sure you're doing this because I don't know whether you feel that way or not. When my rond de jambe to the back, before I come into first position, I'm pushing down. I'm pushing down to the floor as hard as I can. I feel more stable this way. So what makes me scary is this leg is hovering on top of the floor, like hovering. I want my foot to be solid on the floor. On the floor. I feel more stable that way. Especially when you come into, from the back, come into first position. It's like I'm cleaning a surface or something. I'm not doing a bad job of doing this. I'm really trying to clean. I use a paper towel, really pressing into the surface. That is what your foot is doing. Pushing down. That And also, that's the only way you're not going to bend, relax your knee as you're doing this transition. This is what I don't like the most, is you relax your knee every time you pass first position. Every time. Don't do it, not even a little bit, because you don't want your leg constantly to be engaged, disengaged, engage, disengage. You only disengage when you plie. Even then, you still engage. There is a texture into plie. Yes, you are relaxed. However, your muscular support, muscular control, still there. Try that one more time. And. All right, relax a little bit. Stretch your calf. The music is just perfect. Do you guys like the music? It fits. It fits the combination. It's like a glove. It fits perfect. I have to say, Kirov Academy, we really do have the best pianists. I mean, that's just, you know, it's a company, ballet class is a skill itself. Honestly, there is no, this is only happens with apprenticeship. There is no musical degree out there to train musicians to become accompanist for ballet classes. There is no school teaching that. Only way to learn is the traditional apprenticeship. Am I right? Apprenticeship. So I know Miss Nina learned from Miss Regina. I think, yes, I know I'm right. This is the only way to learn by watching, be in a classroom, and classical sensibility. You have to have a classical sensibility. And of course, training as a pianist. The technique have to be there. And the willingness to learn.
And Miss Regina trained in Vaganova.
Yes, and Miss Regina trained at Vaganova Academy in St. Petersburg in Russia. And she played for Vaganova Academy as well as Mariinsky. I mean, where this credential is so authentic, so original, so traditional. And I have to say, we're very lucky. All the teachers in this school are very lucky to have a professional accompanist for every class. So for all the students out there looking for your professional program, ballet program, summer intensive program, this is a very important element. I have said this before. Out of a 90-minute class, if you don't have a live accompanist, out of 90-minute class, on average, teachers will spend approximately between 15, a very experienced teacher probably spend 10 minutes on the music, just to handling, operating the equipment, finding the speed up, slow down, what have you. That's for experienced teacher. For a not very experienced teacher, they will probably spend approximately 20 minutes out of every 90 minutes to fiddle with the music, equipment, MP3, what have you. So think about that, your investment. You're paying for the 90-minute class. You don't want to spend teachers, to watch teachers spend 15 minutes to mess with the music. And not even perfect, because you don't have a live accompanist watching this particular combination to select the music on the spot. Not only tempo is right, the musicality is right, but the texture. Most importantly, the vivid, live, the texture of the music has to fit with the texture and artistic sensibility of the combination. So there. To me, this is a very important question to ask. Often people don't ask the question, does your technique class have live accompanist? That is a question you must ask. Okay, that's my advice to you. And every technique class in Kirov Academy have live accompanist. Professional, perfect, beautiful. Okay? All right, stretch your calf a little bit. Let's just do a couple jumps. Let's do. So very simple today. I really wanted to address the plie again. Plie on 8 and saute, plie, come back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I need you to absorb that plie from the toes already, then the ball of the foot, then the heel, then the knee. So your plie does not start there. Your plie starts, see here, you see? The whole duration. And if you do this, your jump is so light and heavy at the same time. The heaviness is the solid. You're not hovering on top of the floor. You're using your plie to jump, but appears to be very light, very in control, and a very soft landing. Okay, just do that 8 times. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 8 times. Simple. Pay attention. 2 plies for each jump. And. Mira, that was a very beautiful plie. I saw that, very end. Very nice. Let's do. Changement. Plie 8. 1 changement. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 changements. 1, 2, little relevé. 4, échappé. 3, 4. 1 changement. 1 changement. 2 changements. Échappé. Finish. 5th position. And. Good job. Okay, very nice work, you guys. All right, after reverence, let me keep Sabrina and Megan. Let me keep you two, okay? Just stay on, don't log off. All right, let's reverence, everyone. Please thank Miss Nina. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great weekend.